Hola mis amores, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Day in the Life of Nima. It is, I believe, November, I want to say 18, 2018. I hope you guys are doing I hope you guys are having a very great day today. Today we're going to be talking about a very serious topic about non-hormonal birth control. I just want to first start off by saying I'm not a physician. I'm just a young woman trying to help other young women know other alternative choices with situations that they have in their life. So you may be wondering, what is a non-hormonal birth control? Non-hormonal birth control is a type of birth control method that does not contain hormones. These methods are highly effective if used correctly. So you have like the most standard hormonal birth controls is a pill, I think is estrogen. Then you have a combination pill, which is estrogen and progesterone. Then you have the patch, you have the depot shot, and then you have Nexnaplon. You have like, you get it in your left arm, if I remember right. You have like 3 little things that you put in there. So the non-hormonal birth control method are called barrier methods. The first one that I wrote down was a condom, which is very popular in modern day society. A cervical cap, a diaphragm, spermicide, and the copper IUD. So I'm going to go through each one of these and explain the pros and the cons and what they are to my best knowledge. And if you see me looking down, I have my notebook. I make sure that I come and study and research before I come talking to you guys. So what is a condom? I know you may be thinking, oh, Nima, like, what are you doing? But some people may not know. So a condom is a thin covering that is placed on top of the penis during intercourse to prevent the spreading of disease or the possibility of becoming pregnant. And the benefits of the condom is I just explained. If used correctly, there's no spreading of STIs, STDs, or possibly HIV, or I also believe HPV. Studies have shown it is 82% effective, which is a high effective rate. And if you have to use it properly for it to be effective. And the cons that I would think of is that you can have allergic reaction to the material that it's made of, which is usually latex. So you and your partner might want to talk about that and do like I guess if you can, a skin test. And another reason why it may not work out is if your condom is expired. Condoms do expire. I was one person that did not know that, but they do. So check your expiration date. And also, if somebody is being rough during sex, it can break. So now we're on a cervical cap. A bunch of people don't know what a cervical cap is. Basically, it's honestly a cap. It kind of reminds me of it may sound weird, like one of those old school sink stoppers that you put in your bathtub, and that's like a notch on there that kind of helps you pull it and everything. Just Google a picture of a cervical cap. I know you're probably like, what the freak, Nima? But trust me, you need to pull up the pictures. So a cervical cap requires a prescription that is needed. So you need to see your physician. It is 71 to 86% effective. And you have to insert it 6 hours prior to intercourse. A cervical cap is a silicone cup that is inserted in the vagina up to 6 hours before intercourse to prevent pregnancy. Spermicide is needed for effectiveness. So if I remember right, the cervical cap goes on your cervix or near your cervix. I know this lady was explaining that you have some type of bone, and basically it needs to be, I think, under there. So a cervical cap is basically a cap, and you have spermicide. I know that it's a device that helps you put the spermicide in there. You're supposed to put it, for instance, let's just say this is my cervical cap. So you put the spermicide in the cervical cap on the outside of the cervical cap, and then in the little notches to help you pull. And what it does basically is the sperm gets trapped in, I believe, the gel like spermicide, and it dies in there. But you need to make sure it's in there correctly so it doesn't slip and fall out. And then I guess that can cause irritation within the vagina or the cervix, and possibly release sperm, and the egg becomes fertilized. So next we have a diaphragm. A diaphragm is a dome-shaped silicone cap inserted in the vagina hours before sex. It needs to be used with spermicide, just like the cervical cap, and it blocks the sperm from reaching the eggs. It's proven to be 88% effective. It is inserted up to 18 hours prior to sex. Next, we have spermicide. Spermicide is 72% effective if you apply it evenly, if you apply it every time when you have intercourse. It is a chemical that kills sperm Spermicide can be found in creams, films, foams, and gels. It should be available at any drugstore. Make sure like you do a skin test first to make sure you're not allergic to spermicide, or maybe you can talk to your healthcare provider if you feel comfortable with it. I mean, you know, they're not going to judge you. That's their job. So don't feel bad about it. And a copper IUD is the last non-hormonal birth control. A copper IUD is a T-shaped, and it's a T-shaped intrauterine device. It is made of plastic and is inserted into the uterus. It lasts up to 12 years and is considered 99% effective. And a clinic visit is needed. I don't know if you guys ever seen like a copper IUD, but it's basically a T-shape. It's literally T, and you know, they insert it in there. It's a bunch of women that have documentaries on it. Some people had good experiences with them. Some people had bad experiences. And this video is not to like discourage people that are on hormonal birth control for like not to take it. If it works for you and it's not messing with your body or your hormone levels and you feel great, so be it. I hope that you have a very great experience. But if you are having problems, you know, maybe you want to talk to your healthcare provider. I'm not trying to persuade anybody to do anything different in their routine of life. I just like to educate myself and help other people on their educative path. So this was your girl Nima, and this was me explaining non-hormonal birth control options, just with hormonal birth control. Make sure you do your research and everything. It's all over the internet. You can literally find like a bunch of website and resources. And I hope you guys have a very great day. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have you ever tried a non-hormonal birth control? Oh yeah, it is another non-hormonal birth control called the Daisy. Basically, it's this device that helps you take your temperature to show when you are fertile, in your fertile window, when you're least fertile. I know it lights up green when I think you're not fertile. Yellow is yield. You might want to use protection there. And red means stop. You know, if you're fertile, it's freak. So don't be having unprotected sex. And another one that I use, I consider a non-hormonal birth control method. I showed you guys. It's called Flow Period Tracker. I showed you it on another YouTube video. It's really great. You log in your weight and everything and your symptoms. So just check that out. And this was your girl Nima, and I hope you guys have a great day once again. Bye.